एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। आज हम आपके लिए एक नया वीडियो लेके आए हैं। तो वीडियो शुरू करने से पहले अगर आपने हमारा चैनल अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो हमारे चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन दबाना मत भूलें ताकि हम कोई भी वीडियो लाएं उसका अपडेट आपको तुरंत मिल जाए। वीडियो को अंत तक देखिएगा। अगर वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगता है तो एक लाइक और कमेंट ज़रूर करिएगा। तो चलिए वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। आज हम आपके लिए जो टॉपिक लेके आए हैं उस टॉपिक का नाम है लॉ ऑफ वन प्राइस एंड परचेजिंग पावर पैरिटी। ये टॉपिक इंटरनेशनल फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट का है। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। लॉ ऑफ वन प्राइस। लॉ ऑफ वन प्राइस स्टेट दैट इफ देयर इज फ्री ट्रेड दैट इज नो टैरिफ कोटास एक्सेट्रास transportation costs are low relative to the value of the product, that is diamond, oil, wheat, but not Big Macs competitions, then identical products sold in different location will sell for the same price when expressed in common currency. Understanding the law of one price. The law of one price is the foundation of purchasing power parity triple P. Purchasing power parity states that the value of two currencies is equal when a basket of identical goods is priced the same in both countries. It ensures that buyers have the same purchasing power across global market. In reality, purchasing power parity is difficult to achieve due to various costs in trading and inability to access the market for some individuals. Violation of law of one price. Transportation cost. When dealing in commodities or physical goods, the cost to transportation them must be included, resulting in different prices when commodities from two different locations are examined. Second one is transaction cost. Because transaction cost exist and can vary across different market and geographic region, prices for the same goods can also vary between markets. When transaction costs such as the cost to find an appropriate trading counterparty or cost to negotiate or enforce a contract are higher, the price for good will tend to be higher than in other market with lower transaction cost. Third one is legal restriction. Legal barrier to trade such as tariff, capital control, or in the case of wages, immigration restriction can lead to persistent differential rather than one price. This will have a similar to transportation and transaction cost and might even be thought of as a type of transaction cost. Fourth one is market structure. Because the number of buyer and seller can vary between markets, market concentration and ability of buyer and seller to set price can vary as well. A seller who enjoy a high degree of market power due to natural economies of scale in a given market might act like a monopoly price setter and charge a higher price. This can lead to different price for the same good in different market even for otherwise easily transportable goods. Purchasing power parity. Purchasing power parity is the macroeconomic equivalent of the law of one price. Plus, rather than looking at one good, law of one price purchasing power parity examine a representative market basket of goods. Purchasing power parity theory application of law of one price to national price levels implies currency price adjusts to make goods and service cost the same everywhere. Changes in relative national price level determine changes in exchange rates over long run. Function of PPP. The purchasing power parity exchange rate serve two main functions. Purchasing power parity exchange rate can be useful for making comparison between countries because they stay fairly constant from day to day, week to week, and only change modestly, if at all, from year to year. Second one is over a period of year, exchange rate do not tend to move in the general directions. The exchange rate is more likely to shift over the long run. Drawbacks of purchasing power parity. First one is transport cost. Goods that are unavailable locally must be imported, resulting in transport cost. These costs include not only the fuel but import duties as well. Imported goods will consequently sell at a relatively higher price than two identical locally sourced goods. Second one is tax differences. Government sales tax, such as the value added tax, can spike prices in one country related to another. Third one is government interventions. Tariff can dramatically augment the price of imported good where the same product in other country will be comparatively cheaper. Fourth one is non-traded services. The Big Mac price factor input costs that are not traded. Sorry. These factors include such items such as insurance, utility cost, and labor cost. Therefore, those expenses are unlikely to be at parity internationally. Fifth one is market competitions. Goods might be deliberately priced higher in a country. In some cases, higher prices are because a company may have a competitive advantage over other sellers. The company may have a monopoly or be a part of cartel of companies that manipulate prices, keeping them artificially high. That's all about. If you have any query, then you can comment me in the comment box. If you like my video, please like and subscribe my channel for more and more updates. Thanks for watching.